Hey, what's up? It is DJ. Today, Giant Software have updated the FarmSim website with a list of machinery and equipment coming to FarmSim 25. Do keep in mind that this list is completely separate from any of the fact sheets or other equipment or any information or announcements that have been made. This is also updated every week, though. Usually this list starts when the fact sheets start. However, they have waited until week number 4 to do that. We got 52 brands to start with over 100 new items to take a look at. And just a quick heads up, if you see coming soon, that just means that there's more coming. And even if you don't see this, there's still probably more coming soon. We've got quite a few different sections to take a look at. We have vehicles, harvesters, equipment, and miscellaneous, which are screenshots, but well, we've seen these already. So then, starting off in the vehicle section with AGCO, we have the 8010 series, which can be found in medium tractors. I'm also going to leave a link down below for you guys to check this out. You can also go in and check out details, and that's going to show you your power. I'm not going to go over everything in there for each one, so just a heads up. Moving on, we have Antonio Carrero. The Mach 4R is coming back, which can be found in small tractors. And then if we go down, we also have the Tiger Car 3200 GST, which can be found in cars and bikes. This is a brand new shop category. I was so excited for that. That's so cool. Next up for Case IH, we only have one piece of equipment in this category. It is the Steiger 715 quad-track large tractors. Again, don't worry, this may be the only one shown here, but there'll be lots more. Don't you worry about that. In Deutz for something else we've already seen in the fact sheets, this is the 6C RV Shift, which can be found in small tractors. In Fendt, we have two tractors to talk about. First is the 500 Vario in small tractors, one of my favorite ones from Fendt. We also have the 700 Vario, which, again, we've already seen in a fact sheet, which can be found in medium tractors. One I'm sure a lot of you guys are interested in, the International Transstar 2 Eagle, which can be found in trucks. I wish I had some more information to show on this, but I'm just really excited to see it, see the customization, and jump in and pull some stuff. Another fact sheet we've gotten was the TJW from Izeki, or Izeki? I don't know how to call it. It's a small tractor. That's exactly what it is. And from JCB, the 435S, which can be found in wheel loaders. From John Deere, we have a pair. First one is the 3650, which can be found in small tractors. Again, another one that we've already talked about, but one we haven't seen a whole lot of yet, but we knew was coming, was the 9R series, which can be found in large tractors. Massey Ferguson's got one offering on the website today. It is the MF9S, which of course can be found in large tractors, and this thing is large. Actually got to check this out at Agritechnica last year. It's a sweet machine. One other one that we already knew about was the Merlo MF449 CS170 CV-tronic, the telehandler. This is another one that's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be interesting to have a whole farm of these. So stupid, but I want to do it. In New Holland, again, only one offering here. We have the T7 LWB PLMI, which can be found in medium tractors. What was the DLC in FarmSim 19 is coming back for FarmSim 25, as well as 22. The Rotna, the F20D forwarder. Moving along, Schaefer's also coming back with the 23E. This is the front loader vehicle. It's very cool that that is now a thing. I think before it was front loaders. Is that right? Front loader vehicles now. Another very cool telehandler, the Cinnebogan 340G. Only one offering from Valtra to start with. We have the S series in large tractors, the gold version. Well, it is gold anyway. This is the one that I drove around a lot in the FarmSim 25 demo. And the last vehicle to talk about is from Zader, the Crystal HD, which can be found in medium tractors. Time now to move on to harvesters and harvesting equipment. Well, it's just harvesters, but there's some other stuff in here. First, let's start with Case IH. We have the AF11, which can be found in harvesters, which we already knew about, 20,000 liter capacity, which is just insane to me. And then we also have the FD250 Flex Draper grain head, which is also a Case IH, 15.2 meter worker width. I think is absolutely ridiculous. And we also have the Module Express 635 coming back, cotton harvester. This was originally in FarmSim 19. Think of the base game, and well, hey, now it is back. From Kloss, some stuff that we actually saw today when I'm recording this video. In fact sheets, the Kloss Evian 450 harvester. This may be one of the things I'm the most excited about. Like early on, I'm so excited about some smaller combine harvesters. Yeah, man. And then we have the header that goes along with it, the Vario 620 grain headers, which is what it's under. Ooh, that's interesting. Normally it's just, is it normally headers? Grain headers? Oh gosh, what class? What's the shop category? We've also got a big offering from John Deere, the S7 Harvester. This is one that we have seen, but didn't know a whole lot about. Holds 14,100 liters. And then we have a header to go along with it, the RD35F grain head, 10.7 meter working width. From MacDon, we have the FD250 Flex Draper, which can also be found in grain heads, and that is the only thing in MacDon. Don't worry, the other MacDon stuff is a little bit later on. Oh, and it's got a 15.2 meter working width. So wild. In New Holland now, for the first time in Farming Simulator 25, we get to see the CR11. We talked a lot about this because it's basically the same as the AF11, but here it is, the New Holland CR11. 775 horsepower, 30 kilometer, was that 18 mile per hour, and then we have a 20,000 liter capacity, and we're going to pair that with the FD250 Flex Draper. Again, basically the same as the case, 15.2 meter working with. Woohoo! It does seem that Oxbow's got a lot of stuff coming to Farm Sim 25, but we've got 2 things on the website right now, even though we know of at least 3. We have the MKB 4TR Spinach Harvester. It's actually in the Spinach Harvesters shop category, which is quite interesting. 35,000 liter capacity there. And then if we jump down, we've got the BP 2140E Green Bean Harvester. This is a 15,000. You guys can read that. We're also missing the pea harvester. Yeah, where is it? Last things in harvesters to take a look at today is from Ropa. We have their Tiger 6S Sugar Beet Harvester, 768 horsepower, 40 kilometers, and 43,000 liter capacity. Actually, it doesn't say sugar beet, it just says beet harvesters. I wonder if red beets are going to be included in that as well. Only time will tell. We also have their RRXL 9X45 beet harvester header, 4 meters on that, and then we have the trailer that goes along with that. Now we jump over to equipment, and we start with AB, or Abai, I don't know, the 1600. Can be found in barrels, and this should be something that you are used to seeing already. So this is base game at Farm Sim 25. For Magco, we have a bunch of their weights. So we have the 650, the 1100, 1500, and 2300. Yeah, that's it. Some big weights from Agco. Next up, the Agrivac Condor Endurance 2 Sprayer. Kind of feels weird for this to be in equipment. I would have expected this to be in vehicles, but well, here it is nonetheless. From Agrimass, we have the POV 5XL Plow. Next, we have all of the offerings from Albut, and these are quite a few. So we have their Universal Bucket for front loader tools, 1,000 liter capacity. Then we have the Pallet Fork for front loader tools. Then we've got a Bell Spike, and the Bell King, and the Manure Fork, which will hold 1,000 liters. Then we have their fork with grapple for front loader tools, 1,250 liters there. And we have the round bell fork. But that's not all. We also have their bell handlers. Again, still in front loader tools here. We've got the log fork. We have the silage cutter for 850 liter capacity there. We have the Sight Pro wheel loader tools. Very cool. And the silage fork for wheel loader tools, 8,000 liter capacity on that. And that is everything we've got so far. Amazon's also coming back to Farm Sim 25. We have the Cineo 400 Super Cultivator, 150 horsepower required, a 4 meter working width. We've also got their Amazon Citon 15001C. This is a Cedar, 300 horsepower, 15 meters, 7,800 liter capacity. From Anderson, only one thing on the website right now, the Merge Pro 915 windrow that we talked about in, I think it was last week's fact sheets, 140 horsepower, 9.2 meter working width. From Anna Burger, we have a couple things on the website, but not what was on the fact sheets today. I mean, kinda. So we have the HTS 22B79. This was on the website today. This is the changing system. Kind of neat. Also 180 horsepower required for this thing. I like the changing system. New shop category. That's pretty cool. And then we also have their slurry tanker, the AW27. So this is going to hold slurry and digestate, I would assume, 18,000 liter capacity. Now, we also got the AW2217 tipper today as well, a manure spreader, but that's not on the website. Moving on from Arcus, we have the multi-pack D14 in transport. What? Transport? That's an interesting new one. In Bednar, we have their Swifter Disc XE18 400 Mega, the disc harrow. Holy cow, this is an 18.4 meter working with disc harrow, 580 horsepower required. It's a ridiculous piece of equipment. And then we have the Omega this is, it's an OO. All right, Omega OO 6000. This is the first time we've ever seen the difference and the zeros there. The FL is a cedar. I made such a big deal out of this. 6 meters, and it'll hold quite a bit, 5,000 and 5,400 liters. Hirschman's also got a few. We have the TSW 6240W manure spreader, 24 meters, 25,000 liter capacity. We've also got their Shuttle 490S, which can be found in Forge wagons, which will hold 49,500 liters. Brantner's got one on here as well, although we know of at least 2 or 3 that are coming. This is the TR340902PT Plus trailer. This holds between 30,000 and 46,000 liters. In Kloss, we have a couple weights. The first one is the W600 weight, and we also have the 1800 weight. In Dalbo, we have the fact sheet that we got today. This is the PowerChain 800 disc harrow. Super excited about this. I love the way it's folded up. I think it looks wild. 180 horsepower, 8 meters, 300 liter capacity, I believe just for seed. FarmTech's making a return with the EDK 650 tipper trailer. It's going to hold between 4,000 and 8,000 liters. I imagine we'll probably have this as a starting piece of equipment. In Great Plains, the Solid Stand 1500 Cedar. This is another one that we've seen. Holds between 1,270 and 1,800 liters. Capacity 4.6 meter working with. How's about this guy? We have the J&M Extended Reach 1112 Auger Wagon. Very cool. Very excited about this. 300 horsepower required. 39,600 liters all the way up to 41,400 liters. Yeah, I know a lot of you guys are going to be using this on day one. Heinrich is coming back. The EFG S50 forklift. Very cool. It's also in forklifts shop category, which is awesome. 57 horsepower, 17 kilometers an hour. Another big brand coming back is Grampy. We have their half-pipe HP 20 tipper trailer, 12,100 liter capacity there. And we have the Dolly 10L, which can be found in miscellaneous. Krone's making a return. The Varipack V190XC Plus round baler, shop category. Round balers on there. So this is one we also have had a fact sheet on, which is very exciting. 100 horsepower required there. The only thing on the website today, but again, just a quick reminder in the middle of the video that just because there's no more doesn't mean there's not more coming. There's a lot more coming. Load King's also got a couple things on the website. We have the renowned drop deck low loader. That thing looks sweet. We also have the Prestige Super Bee semi trailers, 75,600 liters for that. Such a cool setup. A new brand of the game, Missouri, the ProTill 4T Exact. Can be found in planters. It's got over 200 horsepower, 4 meters, and 3,400 liters capacity. This is the first time that we've really seen anything about this piece of equipment, at least in the game, so very excited about that. In New Holland and equipment, we have a singular weight, the 1000. Rudolph's also coming back with a DK280 RP tipper trailer, 18,500 liters, big boy. A smaller brand, Salag's got the TB100 disc harrow. Little guys here, 12 horsepower, with a 1 meter working with. Goodness gracious. A brand that really started to sprout at the end of Farm Sim 22 is Samaz. We have the KDF341S front mower, 110 horsepower, 3.4 meter working with. Then we have a Tedder, the P8890. That's an 8.9 meter working with. And we've also got some winter equipment from Samaz. The Jump 320. This is going to be a snow plow for you, 3.2 meter working with there. And we also have a snow blower, the Tornado 252, which has a, well, 2.5 meter working with. Moving along, the Shootamaker Reppy 580V Forge Wagon, as we're loading wagon, 150 horsepower required, 35,000 liter capacity. A new brand that came with the Platinum expansion for Farm Sim 22, Schwarzmuller. We have their low loader 4A. SIP's got a little windrower for us, the favorite 254, 2.5 meter working with. This tells me we should see some more Alpine equipment coming to the game. You probably should have expected this one from Thunder Creek Equipment. We have their FST990 Fuel Bowser, 3,750 liter. From TMC Kinsella, we have their THX180 Mulcher, 1.8 meter work width on there. We also have the big one, the TFR250, 2.5 meter working with on that guy. Zoonhammer's also coming back in a big way. We have their ULT 18 slurry transport, 15,000 liter in there. And we also have the ULT 24, which is a 21. Oh, 21,000 liter capacity. Threw me off. That is it for equipment. So now we move into miscellaneous, and we have the Brellmeyer 29 EFI. I don't know how to say that. It can be found in miscellaneous. This is a mower at the end of the day, though. 26 horsepower, 8 kilometer per hour, and it's a 2.2 to 4.2 meter working width. And from Stihl, of course, we have the MS261 chainsaw, but we also have all of the marking spray coming back as well. So we'll be able to mark trees again in Farm Sim 25. I know a lot of you guys are excited about that. And there you go. That is everything that we've got right now that has been announced, at least on the website. By the time the game comes out, everything will be on this list. So you'll be able to come back, take a look at it. Like me, I always go back and look at the Farm Sim 17, 19, and 22 list to see what has been released, what's been announced, and well, what hasn't? Yes, I will admit, there's probably some equipment that you already know about that's not on this list. However, Giants just are not prepared for whatever reason, even though we've even got fact sheets on some stuff that's not on the list, to just not put it on the list. So there is that. Keep in mind, we'll be getting over 400 pieces of equipment in the base game, with more later to come in free content updates. Today, we've received 102, and I believe we already know about 110 to 120 of those 400 pieces of equipment. So the future is still very bright. We're only a quarter of the way through this. Don't forget, Farm Sim 25 is going to be available on Tuesday, November 12, 2024 for PC, Mac, PS5, and Xbox Series, both the X and the S version. If you still haven't pre-ordered, now is a really good time to do that. You can check the link in the description, which will take you to pre-orders for both the base game as well as the year one bundle, so you can pick up the version that you would like. If you've got any questions about some of the stuff that you saw today, let me know, and you can check out the other videos on the screen right now for more Farm Sim 25 coverage, including a video where I actually got to play the game. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you have a good one. We'll see you later.